All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me once again. I'm your casting host, Beef. Welcome to this Beefcast presentation. Going into Game 3 in this Best of 5 series here, coming out of Summer Assembly 2012 with these two players. So right now, we do have our Protoss player down 2 games. We'll see if he's going to be able to bring it back. In the bottom left-hand corner here of Atlantis Spaceship, we do have Quantic SaSe. And his opponent in the top right, up 2 games. Can he close out the series right here and advance? He is going to be the Blue Terran, EG.PuMa. I love this map. I just need to let you all know right now, I love this map. This whole bear thing right here, Space Bear. Whoever started that there on GSL, I absolutely love that. But enough of that. So they're on Ohana, a little bit different game than we had on Entombed Valley. Both times the players going for similar compositions in their armies, had extremely similar openings. But this time SaSe was able to get that third down and start mining from it, but that was very quickly denied by the Terran player. The Viking production was more than sufficient to take out the Colossi, and that was really what SaSe was banking on, was being able to use those Colossi to nab some superior engagements and just really be effective against everything that PuMa was going to be throwing at him. No drops were needed, nothing like that. Well, I mean, one drop that took out like 5 probes or something like that. But overall, SaSe was just really banking on the fact that his Colossi were going to keep him safe and that he'd be able to get up to that 3-base economy and the beautiful economic position that he would need to further combat PuMa, but that just wasn't going to happen. PuMa saying, nope, I'm on 2-base. I've got a big old Marine Marauder army with all this medevac and Viking support, and I'm going to kill you now. And so that is exactly what he did. And PuMa actually going to be going for CC first here, not going to be doing the 1 Rax fast expand that he did the last 2 games. Going to be opting for the greedy build, the CC first. They're going to be dropping that there on the low ground. All the same time though, SaSe is actually going to be going for, once again, one gate into Cybercore. It's still not known whether he's going to be going for a Nexus first or not. Excuse me, a Nexus or not, or if this is going to be an extremely early pressure build like a 3-gate or even a 4-gate. So we'll see. With all these probes going to be rallied into the assimilator here, and a second assimilator going to be taken as well, this could be something like an extremely aggressive build. So we'll see how this does end up playing out. With that CC first, PuMa could be very vulnerable to some early aggression, but 2 racks follow-up right there, completely standard from the CC first. Going to try to keep himself safe in that regard. But chrono boosting out the Cybercore right now is our Protoss player and starting to bank some minerals. And this is looking more and more like it could be a 4-gate to me. So we'll see how this does end up playing out. Total of 6 probes, yeah, on gas right now. So I'm going to be banking up a lot of gas as well. And so with all the minerals going to be starting to stockpile, he's going to be dropping a Nexus. So, okay. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about whatsoever. I am really bad at reading Protoss. No, that could have been a 4-gate, but what can you do? Right now, the Zealot is going to be making its way over here into the natural, and PuMa going to be forced to micro a little bit. The SCV actually driving the Zealot back, so that's kind of odd. But what can you do? Probe going to be making its way across the map right there. And so the Cybercore is still going to be getting a couple of chrono boosts right there. Not quite just yet, but there we go. Okay, so it is going to be a 4-gate expand. So I wasn't totally off there. That was just a little bit of a mix-up. But the bunker going to be going up with the neutral supply depot taken out already for our Terran player. But look at this. PuMa actually going to be teching up right here with a reactor and a tech lab, so he's going to be content with just the 5 Marines that he has right now for the time being, as the proxy pylon is going to be going down, not spotted just yet by PuMa. And with those 3 gateways going down, with warp gate going to be finished right now and 2 sentries and 2 zealots already on the map, this could be rather rough for PuMa to deal with. Stimpack is going to be started research, but that is by no means going to be started in time. Even an engineering bay going down right now. So PuMa just playing incredibly greedy, just like he has in the past couple of games, even more so this game. And SaSe is really looking to punish him. A second proxy pylon going to be going down right now. The first Stalker going to be showing itself, trying to get a couple of shots onto that bunker before he has to retreat, making sure those shields do want to recharge, and really just scouting, seeing what PuMa has prepared right now. But look at the greed coming out of PuMa. Going to be dropping that factory, still only going to be producing off of those 2 racks, even dropping a 3rd gas right now, upgrading everything, and this is going to be extremely hard for PuMa to defend, working off of only 2 of those. We're going to have to see some very quick pulls on those SCVs, able to get into position right away. A second bunker comes down, but that's not going to be fast enough. We're going to see some force fields go down here, segmenting off a few of these SCVs. The first bunker does, in fact, go down in some very nice force fields. Those units are not going to be getting out of there, and it looks like Puma is actually caught completely blindsided by this 4-gate aggression, and he has absolutely no units left right now. 3 Marines going to be the only things left to deal with all this. All the SCVs going to be coming off the line right now, but look at the giant army composition of SaSe. Some beautiful play right there. Excellent decision making. Going to be choosing to do that on this map, a macro-oriented large map, and SaSe is very much so going to be able to take the win for this game and bring the series back up to 1-2, only down 1 game this time. So right now Puma is still going to be trying to micro his heart out, trying to save all this, but triple the supply right now is SaSe. So yeah, there comes GG out of Puma. Very quick game, a little bit different from the last 2 games that we've been seeing, but nice play by SaSe. They're going to be able to use that Nexus to fall back on if that 4-gate didn't work, but not even needed. Beautiful 4-gate play, nice force fields, and really just capitalizing on his opponent's greed. So score is now going to be 2-1 for Puma, but SaSe going to be able to bring it back into just within 1 game right there of his opponent. And we'll go back right into game 4 very quickly here. I've been your casting host, Beef, and we will catch you in game 4.